Hello and welcome back. Today we have a book review on Love is a Revolution by Renée Watson. I am obsessed with this book cover and I think it deserves a higher rating on Goodreads. My name is Alise. My obsession is with books, and if you too are obsessed with books, then sit back, relax, subscribe, and enjoy because you have come to the right place. We will have a spoiler-free review and then we will discuss some spoilers. Let's talk Love is a Revolution. It is summer break for Nala Robertson and she's ready to binge watch Netflix, eat ice cream, and have fun with her friends. One night she goes to an open mic night with her cousin Imani, and there she meets Ty Brown, a guy who steals her heart in a matter of seconds. But there's a problem. Ty is an activist and he wants to spend the summer putting on events for the community. Nala has no interest in doing any of that. She feels that she should tell a few white lies to keep Ty interested in her. However, it gets hard for Nala to keep up with those lies as they continue to spend more time together. And her journey to navigating through this messy love life leads her to a journey of self-love. This is my first book by Renée Watson and I am hooked. I'm pretty surprised at the ratings number for this on Goodreads. It's not bad, but it's not great. And I think this book was pretty good. It was fun, it was quick, it was cute, and most importantly, I think it was a good story about self-love. Sure, the storyline has been done before, but I like the direction the author took the story. Let's talk about some cons of the book. I really didn't have too many. I would say there were a few relationships, really one in particular, with one of her family members that I wanted to see more of and I wanted to learn more about. I also feel like because the storyline is pretty common, that it could be a little stagnant at times. And I guess kind of along the same lines of the stagnant part, it wasn't the most exciting story ever. It was just kind of a story, but a story that was told well and that had some things in it that I wasn't expecting that made it better than what I thought it would be. The pros of the story. For the pros, I finished this very fast. It was something that I wanted to continue reading and not really put down. Also, Nala, the main character, is awesome to me. And a lot of people on Goodreads didn't like her, but I think she was everything. Okay, yeah, the lying thing was a problem, but I think her lying comes from the self-love issues that the author does a good job of breaking down. The story is set in New York, and I really love the description of all the different places they would go to. I felt like I was in New York with them, and that was fun. This may sound weird, but the way that the author described food was everything. Every time Nala would discuss food, it just sounds so good and delicious and perfect, and I wanted it in my life, so that was cool. I really loved how family was a focal point of this book. I wasn't expecting that. I think the overall story was solid. It was a solid story. And for my rating, I would give this a 4.3, 4.4. I would give this a 4.4. Okay, it's spoiler time. If you have not read the book, it's probably best that you leave, but you're welcome to stay. If you have read the book, let's get into it. What was that? Okay, the reveal of Nala's deceit. Am I crazy for thinking that the way they did Nala was really wrong when they all found out about her? Like, I totally get she shouldn't have lied, but I thought Imani was really rude for causing a scene in the middle of her grandmother's place. And even her grandmother, who I adored, I thought it was a little rude of her to kind of bring it up in front of her friends in the, I think they were in the lobby of her place. Like, Granny has a room. Let's just go in there, handle this privately. But then whenever the grandmother took them into the room and, you know, that was fine. I get it, Nala was in the wrong, but there was just a better way to handle things to me. She was already humiliated, because that's horrible. But like, I don't know. This may be an unpopular opinion based off what I saw on the reviews on Goodreads, but I don't think that Nala was wrong for not really being into everything the Inspire Harlem group was into, or having her own opinions or finding them annoying. They were a little annoying sometimes. They were a bit extreme at times, to me. I'm not saying they're wrong, I'm just saying I get it. Yeah, she could have been more open-minded at times, but I think they were extremely judgmental of her. Even Ty at times, he wasn't horrible and I thought he was sweet and nice, but I think I would have been upset about the water bottle thing too. Like, leave me alone, leave me alone. I really enjoyed that Nala ended up breaking up with Ty. He was willing to take her back and forgive her, but she knew she had to work on herself, and I don't think we get that enough in many books and movies, let alone a YA book. They clearly are getting back together, but I felt like it was nice to see her take that moment for herself to try to grow. Her grandma spoke the truth about self-love and all her advice was wonderful. The only thing I didn't like about Granny was that whole interaction during the great reveal, but Granny was amazing. And that is the end of this video. I will see you beautiful people next Monday unless I upload something sooner, then I will see you then. That said, until we meet again, go read.